This is Creso, and I'm back for part 29 of the Human Journal. This chapter, I'm going to talk about my out-of-body experience I had a few weeks ago and this interesting dream I had recently. My out-of-body experience that happened weeks ago, okay? I think this is the most recent one. Satan confronted me. Okay, I created a poster, of a story, and I try to find the closest image of what this spirit, okay, that has some sort of negative energy or something, or dark energy. But yeah, I posted on Twitter, but I'm going to give a little bit more detail about what happened in my out-of-body experience more than I wrote in that, that poster that I created on my Twitter account, just on a web. And I'm going to talk about the dream I had recently. The dream I had recently was, it was based on the super blood moon, okay? Or you call it a lunar, super blood lunar moon, whatever. Sorry. Okay, it's the super blood moon, whatever, all right? So this is what happened. This is a big thing going on recently, like the last week or two, and everybody's saying, catch it, and, before, if you miss it, you have to wait till 2033, whatever, right? And then on YouTube, I got suggested videos on my YouTube channel. And one of the stuff that I saw in regards to the blood moon was a lot of UFO sightings. Yeah, there's a lot of UFO sightings about the blood moon recently. And that, it got my attention. It really did. For those that know me, you know that I talk about a lot of deep stuff. I talk about dimensions. I talk about ETs. I share to you about my my life before Earth and living as a different humanoid being, all the stuff, right? I talk about phenomenal stuff, man. And I've been seeing about the moon for quite a while. There's been a lot of clips I've been seeing on YouTube about ET bases on the moon, and it's like a lot of stuff going on the moon that people talk about. NASA is not talking about it or revealing or whatever, and the conspiracy theorists having fun with this stuff. But just the idea about ETs having a significant interest in the moon for quite some time, actually for a very, very long time. And I'm going to talk more about the moon, okay, especially about the blood moon, about this dream I had, okay? But before I go on about my out-of-body experience, I wanted to say this. With my DMT experience and me channeling with other beings, okay, there's a lot of things that I wanted to talk about with other beings, with other dimensional beings, to get some insight. Something that I feel personally, I already have the answers, just like everybody else. I don't want to make it like I'm the only one have the answers. No, okay, I'm just using myself as an example. I wanted to take this opportunity to, when I take my DMT experience, I wanted to really remember, stuff. I have some questions that I'd like to ask, find out, or rediscover from within that all the answers, everything I want to know about the truth is everything's from within me. At the same time, I want to talk to other dimensional beings. Of course, I have some people on the internet that have questions for me to relay the message to these beings. But it's just that when I have my DMT experience, it just doesn't always work out that way. It's just, I felt like, it's like my DMT experience is kind of have its own, how to put it? It kind of takes its own course. And, I go with the flow. I don't stress about it. If I don't get around the questions I have, the question I want to find out, I'm not going to sweat it. I know it's there. There's no Armageddon behind my back that I must get the answers before it's too late. I know the answers within me. Okay, so I'm pretty easy. There's no need to be anxious, but there's a lot of questions I have for myself and to talk to other beings that I channeled through my DMT experience. But yeah, about the moon, yeah, I'm just being honest with everybody. There's so much stuff about life, everything. Um, I'm not aware about the moon. I do my best to really meditate for myself. And, it doesn't hurt me at all that if I'm not aware about something for the time being, then that's okay. It's no big deal. I know, everything I wanted to know is there. Okay, I don't have to fight for some truth. Okay, there's a lot of stuff I like to do things and find out some stuff, but I'm going to let it come to me. Yes, I will put it out there in the universe that I want to find out some stuff. Yes, but like I said, just let it flow. Everything I want to know is just flows right through. So I'm not going to. Again, I just want to say this. I'm not going to get anxious about it. But just to say about the moon, yeah, I'm not aware about any activities going on that nothing to do with humans, but there's other activities going on the moon. I'm just not fully aware of it. And but yeah. So I want to go on. I want to start off with my out-of-body experience. Okay. Just before I say this, few of my out-of-body experience, it's been happening around maybe between 3 to 5 in the morning. Okay? And all from a short nap. Yeah, all from a short nap. Interesting, huh? And I don't have my out-of-body experience all the time. It just happens. And it's really cool because I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's just like, wow, this is phenomenal. So I'm going to get to it. All right. I think it's like September 12th. Okay, September 12th, 2015. That's the out-of-body experience I had from in regards to Satan and all that. Okay, I took a nap. Okay, took a nap. Room was dark, obviously. All right, I woke up. All right, what it seems that I woke up. But anyway, I woke up. The room was dark still, but the shade of darkness was very different. It was a different type of darkness. Something wasn't right about the room. Just felt, darkness does have, there's different shades of darkness now. But yeah, the darkness of the room is different. Anyway, while I was in bed, I felt part of my spirit was lifted away up a little bit above my body. Like part of my body was lying down, but my spirit was peeking up outside of my body. And suddenly, what came from the curtain in the room was a spirit that was represented as Satan. It kind of like was approaching me very slowly. It looked at me very very focused. But the vibrational I got from the spirit was that it wanted to scare me. Okay, it wanted to scare me. And it looked like it was flittering. Like it was floating. The spirit was floating. It wasn't like walking, but it approached me like it was floating in midair, right? So it approached me and says, Creso, with a very creepy voice, let's just say, okay? It says, this spirit says, Creso, do you know who I am? Right? Like, again, the vibe that I was getting from it, that it was trying to scare me. For the moment now, I was scared, for the moment. But then I quickly got up, okay? I think my spirit left my body, okay? That's the feeling I got from it. I quickly got up and I stared at Satan. And I said to Satan, do you know who I am? And it just looked at me. It just looked at me, and as it stared at me, it just shrunk. The spirit of Satan just shrunk. And I looked at it, and I felt like my eyes, I felt like I was really, I wasn't afraid. I was very confident. I know who I was. And that's why I needed to repeat it back. Do you know who I am? So while Satan was standing there, suddenly the spirit stood still, and it shrunk a little. It just shrunk. And I looked at it, and I walked through Satan. As I walked through Satan, as I opened the curtain, it was daylight. It was like daylight. I'm like, where am I? I found myself in an amusement park. I kid you not. The place where I was resting. It was in the middle. I was in the middle of an amusement park. I'm looking out the window. I'm like, what is this place? And it looks like, and the people I was looking at, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like people was playing war. Okay, like they was wearing people was playing war, but it was more of a colorful way. They was having fun. It was nothing violent. It was nothing, anything like that. It's just weird. It's just very interesting. And I look around, I'm like, wow. It was just amazing. So, as I'm looking around, and there was a lot of people in the amusement park. The amusement park looked like a golf course, okay? I'm serious. It looks like a golf course. So as I'm looking around from inside, and it was bright. It was like daylight outside. Keep in mind, I last checked, it was dark. Okay, it's just I don't remember being asleep that long, but in my out-of-body experience, it appears that I just lie down. You understand? The absence of time was very fascinating. Okay, I just lie down, and it happened. My out-of-body experience happened so quickly. Anyway, go back. I'm looking around, and then suddenly I found myself in a mall. A futuristic mall. I'm like, I look around like, it just looks so futuristic. I'm looking around like, what? Where am I? I'm like, and I look at myself, okay? As I'm looking at myself, I was in a spirit form. But I felt like I was it's like I was, how you call it? It was like teleportation. I was from the amusement park into this mall, okay? So, it was very futuristic. There was people inside the mall, obviously. I'm looking around, and I was looking at this business. There was a business, and I looked at the sign. And one of the things that got my attention was the abbreviation of establishment, EST from a business. I saw this, EST 9614. I'm like, the year 9614. That was the establishment of this business. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I'm like saying to myself, this can't, believe it or not, I was saying this in my out-of-body experience. This can't be real. Because my own ego, somehow it just can't believe that where I was is just, I'm in a different time. All right? Anyway, I'm like, I looked around and I realized that the year that I was observing, okay, the year I was observing was 9616. Okay? So that business was 2 years old at the time. I realized I was in the future. 7,601 year from now. I was amazed. That was amazing. 600 years from now. Well, I was like really shocked, and I'm trying to put myself together, okay, and I realized again I was in a spirit form, okay. I said to myself, and now here's this is another cool part about my out of body experience, the level of awareness. I said to myself, I saw somebody. There was a middle-aged man standing, okay? I'm still inside the mall. I said to myself, you know what? To test myself to see if I was dreaming, I needed to hit something, or maybe slap somebody. You know, you ever heard somebody telling you the best part to know if you're dreaming is to slap yourself in a dream, right? Okay, now check this. Now follow me here. When I saw this person standing, it was an older guy. I said to myself, I'm going to slap behind this man's elbow. Okay? I said it within myself. I followed through with it, and I did it. Okay? At my out-of-body experience, I went ahead and I slapped this man behind his elbow. When I did that, he turned around, looked around. The man didn't see me. I'm like, wow. I felt through the confirmation I'm not dreaming. This was legit. I mean, sometimes, you know, everybody, let me just pause real quick. We all think that dreams are not real, right? That's what we all grew up with, right? And sometimes the human mind doesn't understand that experience, okay? Dreams are real. Dream is a reality, like any other reality within consciousness, okay? So to go back to my out-of-body experience. So yeah, I'm like, wow, this guy, he turned around. You remember I was telling you about the out-of-body experience? The difference between different dream states? With my out-of-body experience, I had awareness. I had thought of something and I followed through with it. A lot of dreams now, everybody, a lot of people when they dream of something, right, you feel like you have no control. There's a lack of awareness. The dreams become unstable. You seem to you want to move your arm, right, in a dream, but you're not able to move your arm. But the fact that if you're able to have awareness, okay, this is the thing. Again, I'm sorry to repeat myself. If you have awareness and you have a plan, okay, within that dream, or let's say an out-of-body experience, and you follow through with it, my friend, that is phenomenal, okay? I gotta say, that's one of the most phenomenal part of my out-of-body experience. I said I was gonna slap this man behind his elbow, and I went ahead and did it, and he turned around and he didn't even see me. So yeah, that's what happened. So I was like, I looked at myself again, and I'm like, I had to get out of there. I ran out of the mall. Okay? I ran out of the mall, and I'm like, wow. I got up. That's when my out-of-body experience ended. I got up. Okay? And I'm like, wow. All this was from a 15-minute nap. Okay? A 15-minute nap. Can you believe that? I traveled. Not only I confronted Satan, I turned Satan small, but I traveled in the future. Of my out-of-body experience, I traveled the future 7,600 years from now. Oh, wow. Okay, to go along now, next thing. The dream I had about the blood moon. The thing with the UFO sighting with the blood moon, okay? I was meditating. I was meditating deep in my sleep. I mean, before I went to sleep, excuse me. I meditated, and I said to myself, I kept asking myself this question. I kept talking to myself like, hey, what is it about my dream? What is it about this blood moon. I was seeking answers about the UFOs and all that. What does this mean? And everything about people's behavior about the moon and all that. And I was just seeking. I was like curious. And I was like, wow. I mean, I just kept on meditating. You know, I was really focused. I was really focused because I was so interested about the UFO sightings, about the moon, and I just wanted to know more and more. I meditated a lot, and I just kept going. I think I meditated for maybe 5 minutes before I went to sleep. Okay, so anyway, so in the dream, okay. Now again, keep in mind, I'm telling you. This dream, I was telling you, I was meditating about the blood moon. I wanted to understand what this means and about the whole thing with the UFOs and all that, and just the whole situation with the moon itself. But anyway, okay, so to go back. So in the dream, okay, I was walking with somebody. I don't know who I was walking with, but I was walking with somebody at Starbucks, okay? And I was like, me and this person went to Starbucks. And there was a storm, all right? There was a storm coming, right? And it's like everybody's running away. Like, everybody was like, run. This person I was with, he ran away. Everybody was running. I was still inside Starbucks. And I'm looking, I'm like, what's going on? And I saw a storm coming real fast. And it was raining, okay? It was raining. This is the weird part. The rain, okay, all right. The rain. It was raining horizontal. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's gonna be strange. It was raining horizontal. The water. It's like this. The water that was coming from the cloud. The cloud had a very funny looking color. It was like a reddish color. Okay, it didn't got my attention yet. But the water, you see, the water was coming out of the clouds. It looked like a snake. Like the water, the shape of the water, it looked like a tube. Like it was looking for something. But the water was like orange and red, right? But I was inside Starbucks for all this, right? And when the water saw me, okay, the water stopped and it saw me, right? And again, the water is coming down vertical. It's just, I know it's weird. The water came right at me, okay? It broke through the glass of Starbucks. The water, the red water or orange, whatever, it was splashing my face. I was upset. I was starting to get a little upset, and then suddenly my eyes, okay, my eyes were starting to brighter. My eyes was lit up, like bright, like really bright, super bright, my eyes. And the water that was going to my face, it stopped. It kind of stopped. And because of my eyes, that my eyes was glowing bright, I turned the water into white, into like white water or clear or white water. The water was started receding. It was starting to go backwards, back into the clouds. So yeah. It was like really, it was like, wow. It was like, that was my dream. I realized because of my meditation about the blood moon, everything, it has a lot to do with this dream, because the water of the orange or red was the exact same color of the blood moon. I'm still looking into what this means, but apparently it seems like these dreams, or my ability, the courageous, or different things that I've been dreaming, it seems to be exposing my abilities, what I could do spiritually. It it's like a symbolism of something, but I feel good about it, and I wanted to share this with everybody. And I've been having some phenomenal dreams, and I really truly believe the DMT experience plays a role. I'm not gonna say it's the only thing. I've been having some phenomenal dreams here and there. I mean, it's just like amazing. You remember I told you, everybody, you see, in my other clips I mentioned that your brain produces DMT every day. It's just that between 3 to 5 in the morning, okay, it's like your brain produces more DMT at that time. Okay, that's when people get really super tired. You get really tired, right? And you could be a night person, and for whatever reason, between 3 to 5 o'clock in the morning, you're tired. It's like your brain is producing more DMT. It's natural, okay? But as far as the plants and all that, and my DMT experience, I really feel like it played a role, but I'm not going to say that it's the only thing. No, I've been having some phenomenal dreams way before I've been having my DMT experience. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you, and about the dreams I had and the out-of-body experience. I feel good. I know that my abilities, what I can do, I know it's being revealed to me again. It's like, kind of like I'm being reconnected to my abilities, what I could do. I'm going to speak this very bluntful about this. Okay, I don't care if I don't make no sense, or maybe this might sound like a practical joke, but I really feel that the abilities that I could do, okay, far as telekinesis or just moving objects and stuff like that, or whatever, or shifting or opening one dimension door to another dimensional door. I really feel that I could do that even in this human body. And I feel like these dreams are reintroducing me into my abilities, what I could do. Okay? I told my friend of mine about this, that in my other life I've done, you see, as Crystal from a different dimension, I've done abilities even in a physical body that will redefine laws of physics. And I know a lot of people are not going to believe that, because we all grew up with comic book characters, and we all think this crap is fake, and then we'll say to one another, gee, yeah, nice imagination, that's really cool. Yeah, right. Then whatever. But I'm just telling you that a lot of these things do exist. I'm going to talk about these things openly more and more to everybody. But I honestly don't care if people don't believe me. I will tell you the truth, everyone. I have moments, feelings that get caught in there a little bit, whether people are going to believe me or not, whatever. And I'm getting better and better that if nobody don't believe anything I say, I don't give a damn. So I'm just thrilled to talk about my experience, and I feel that consciousness from within is reintroducing me my abilities. But yeah, living in a humanoid body in a different dimension, yes, I've done different abilities, travel from one dimension to another dimension in midair, okay? I've done things, move objects without even raising a hand. Or maybe I could raise my hand and still move things without even physically touching something. But these are the abilities that I remember doing. I truly believe that I could do that in this human body. Now, everybody could do this, okay? I'm not going to exclude everybody, because the human race is a collective of other humanoid beings. You all could do this. And a lot of it, you see, the thing how these abilities work, okay, everybody, is meditation. Meditation is a very powerful thing. Meditation, you could go through one dimension to another dimension, through dimensions. You could move objects with meditation. It is a different level. It's another level of meditation. Okay, everybody could do it. I know it's scary for the human mind because you feel like we watch a lot of these TV shows, these sci-fi shows that, oh my God, someone have these powers. Yeah, they're not to be able to control themselves. I'm like, I'm not afraid about people doing these abilities, right? Doing telekinesis and all that, and whether this person's ego is going to be out of control. I'm not scared about that. All I'm going to say is that these things do exist, and everybody could do this. This does take, if you ask me what does it requires, well, I could say this does require you letting go. It's not anything hard to do, or you have to be somebody special or some higher intelligence. This does take a lot of practice. I myself, I'm doing this. Not so much dedicated so much on it because I got so much things that I want to do, but these dreams and this stuff that I'm doing, or these kind of dreams or out-of-body experience I'm having, okay, these things are happening for a reason. This is not some coincidence. These things do happen for a reason. And I really feel deep in my heart that this is reintroducing me into what I've done in different times. So, all right, everyone. I think that's it. I've covered a great deal. It's been an exciting chapter, and I'm pretty sure everybody listening to this enjoys what I have to share. And yeah. This is amazing. I'm really grateful for these experiences and being reintroduced to this different abilities. And I know more and more as time goes on, everything is possible. Everything is possible. I got past the human level to say, oh no, it can never happen. It's it's impossible, whatever, right? I got past that stuff. So, but yeah. But yeah, it feels good. It feels good to know that you could able to be at one point and be at another point. It feels damn good. So, okay, everybody, it's been great. Again, I just wanted to express this, okay? And it's been fun. And I will be back for chapter 30. Take care.